Mr. Cummings, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Secretary General, colleagues, and excellencies. The government recognizes the concern, and it shares the same concern like the members of the Organization of American States. The government is not in any manner or form involved with the conduct of elections in Guyana. Under our constitution, which is the supreme law, the Guyana Elections Commission is truly an independent body, and they are the ones that conduct elections in Guyana. The government has nothing to do with that. And we also are anxious to have this matter resolved. We have our support in the country more than half. We and our supporters believe we won the elections. We believe we've been doing very well in Guyana. And we just wish to say that there cannot be a peaceful transition because there has been no declaration of the results of the election. GECOM has not declared the elections, and it has not declared, that is the Elections Commission, they have not declared a winner. And all parties believe they won. We believe we've won. The CEO, in fact, in applying the rules of the recount order, which was a two-pronged process, the count, and then the credibility test that had to be applied to the count, to the recount. That's what caused the reduction in the votes, and which the CCJ set aside. In setting aside that, the CCJ said that this order cannot work, and you must go back to the original electoral machinery. And that's why the CEO had to go back to the March the 2nd declarations. Now, Excellencies, you've been hearing all these things. There's no way we could explain all of this to you today. What we wish to say is that that recount process brought about widespread corruption that attended elections. When the ballot boxes were opened, all you had were ballots, but there were no statutory documents in those ballot boxes to enable anyone to validate the presence of the ballots in the boxes. So the issue there was not the ballots being in the box only, but the circumstances attending how they got into the box. And the Carey Commission, we thank them, but they themselves said it was not a recount, it was an audit. And there were no books in the boxes. They had 49 boxes in one area without a shred of statutory document to help the determination of who won the votes in those boxes. So it's a very difficult situation that GECOM is faced with, all of us. And we're hoping that we reach that point where everybody's satisfied with the process. And as I said to you, we're happy that the matter is proceeding in due course of law rather than the civil unrest and demonstrations in the street. And our government commits, and the president has committed ab initio from the beginning. He has said he will abide by the determination and declaration of the Elections Commission. There has not been one as yet. And we're just asking everyone to be patient. We have to be patient. We have supporters who can't understand what is delaying this because everyone feels that they won the election. And we're just saying that there has been no declaration. The question of transition, of peaceful transition has not arisen because no winner has been determined by the Guyana Elections Commission. And there's no way we could resolve these matters. Only a court could resolve these matters. Even when the CCJ vitiated the order, recount order, people are still claiming they didn't. So that's where we are. And we thank you for this opportunity for being here also. My sister will address you on that, but I believe that this is a very good opportunity for us to let people know that the government is in no way the obstacle in what is happening in Guyana. we are ready, willing, and able to have a resolution of this matter. Thank you very much.
We're happy that we were able to meeting, and we hope that very soon this matter will be resolved. Let's keep Guyana in your prayers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Fernando. Thank you. I thank the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Guyana. We now give the floor to Mr. Nandlall. You have the floor.
Permit me to thank the Secretary General and all the distinguished members who spoke this afternoon on this matter. I just want to address some remarks made again by the Attorney General. Again, he continues to spin a narrative that defies reality. The narrative that he's reciting is a narrative that is inconsistent with everything that every other person and every other organization have observed and spoke about and wrote about in relation to the Guyana elections. He just misrepresented completely the ruling of the Caribbean Court of Justice, its purport and effect. He just misrepresented completely what transpired at the recount process. He just misrepresented completely what transpired in relation to the Guyana elections, specifically and generally. And that is the narrative that the people of Guyana and the entire region have had to be confronted with and deal with on a daily basis. Misrepresentations, lies, and fabrications, all because their repeated attempts to rig the elections are being uncovered and discovered and made public. And when they can't get through with that, they keep running to the judiciary to seek assistance from the judiciary so that they can complete the perpetration of the fraud of the elections. And we are very grateful that the international community is standing with us and standing for democracy. And we continue to thank you for your support, and we continue to look forward for your support. The OAS, the CARICOM region, the Commonwealth, and all the organizations and the diplomatic community that have stood with us so far. Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nandlall. I thank once again the speakers as well as the delegations that expressed themselves during this special meeting. I remind you that the presentations and the comments of the delegations will be reflected verbatim in the minutes of this meeting. There are no more matters to consider. This meeting stands adjourned. I wish you a good afternoon.